Tim, welcome to our channel and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Picot Firshire Ronde Flyback Chronograph. You can see and you can purchase this grand date automatic flyback chronograph on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images, and naturally complete pricing for this Picot Flyback. Now you can see on my wrist 6¼ inches, 16 centimeters in circumference. The watch has a large modern presence and stance, but it's not oversized. It's not even close. Now, we're a long way off from the 33 to 36 millimeter mid-century classic sizes. Nevertheless, we do have a 39.5 millimeter case that wears well both as a sporty reference and as a formal one. Across the wrist, from lug to lug, the watch measures a very reasonable 48 millimeters between extremities, and in terms of thickness, 15 millimeters is no longer exceptionally thick in the luxury watch realm, and with a nicely sloped conical bezel, this one does slide fairly easily underneath tight formal cuffs and sleeves. Now, the watch has good weight to it, but not excessive. It's the kind of watch that feels just about as heavy as it should be. If you like the premium pull of a substantial luxury watch on the wrist, you'll like this, but it doesn't go any beyond that, especially with a sapphire case back such that some of the weight is relieved, swapping sapphire for steel. However, the strap does add back some of the mass. Exceptionally substantial, rectangular scale black alligator leather with a monotone stitch. It's paired with a simple Picot signed pin buckle for easy on-the-fly adjustability and a little bit of a vintage aesthetic. Now, the watch does have some interesting use of character lines on the all high-polished case, bezel, and lugs. You can see that there's a step between the case and the bezel, and then there's a fluted cleft between the hoods of the lugs and the flanks of the lugs. It's enough to give the watch strong character, and that's before we even get to the dial, which is perhaps the most classically wrought portion of the entire watch. Now, there's a contrasting, slightly stepped seconds and minutes track outboard of the hour track. There are stylized Arabic numerals. Now you're wondering, are they luminescent? No, they are not. The hands at center, hours and minutes, are however luminescent, so you can see this watch in low and no light conditions. You'll also note that there's a little bit of a differential texture and a change of plane involved in the sub-registers of the dial, and of course there's the grand date with twin apertures at 12 o'clock. Now the watch, precisely as the dial promises, is a flyback, so you can stop, restart, and reset with a single push of the pusher at 4 o'clock. Now this is enabled by what is known in this case as a Picot 8890. Essentially, it's a very high-grade Valjoux 7750 with 28 joules rather than the standard 25 that's been re-engineered to include the grand date feature and the flyback chronograph function. Now, it has efficient unidirectional winding, and it's finished quite a few grades above a standard Valjoux 7750. It also has a very high-grade balance with the flared spokes rather than the straight cut spokes associated with the lower grades of ETA calibers. Now, the watch does feature a quick set for the date such that you can rapidly adjust the double-digit date at 12 o'clock, and it features hacking seconds, so pull the crown, you stop the balance, and you can precisely synchronize to a known accurate reference timer. Now, of course, you can actuate the chronograph conventionally. Start, stop, and reset. All of this is encased within a case that features a push-down, not screw-down crown, and entails 50 meter or 5 ATM water resistance. You can see this aesthetically versatile and mechanically fascinating Picot Grand Date Flyback and purchase it on our website.